to Travel and Bang, baby.
This is Travel and Bang. I am Marky Bravo the Mulatto. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Here to talk about the dark arts of seduction and the nuance of game. I'm glad you came. Let's pay some bills though. This one's brought to you by Bruno Banani. If you don't smell right, she's not gonna act right. Bruno Banani will help get you the punani. Hit that link below and order a bottle of this beautiful, immaculate, great fragrance and add this to your arsenal. Okay, so this video, we want to talk about direct game. I cannot drill this in any more than I can. Listen, all actuality, I coach up to 6 guys every month. Every month, 6 men. And I can tell you the majority of these guys' problem is with being direct. And you have to understand where these movements come from. You have a backlash. You have a certain group of dating coaches that push back on this, but you have to understand where this movement comes from. The red pill awareness movement, okay? And then you have the MGTOW movement, the men going their own way, right? And for whatever they represent, whatever you think they represent, these movements have spawned, they have been created because of a reason. And what I think is the illness, that mental illness that plagues most of these men, okay, who go into these movements. And by the way, I'm not against these movements, okay? I love the red pill awareness movement. I have all the Rational Male books by Rollo Tomassi. I even got the new one called The Player's Guide. I was MGTOW for a very long time. Okay, I was a man going my own way. Monk mode. That's all men going their own way is. You're in monk mode. You're just focusing on yourself and staying away from the entrapments of the drama that sexual relations with women brings. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm telling you the illness of what plagues most men in today's society is the lack of being direct. And this has to do with low testosterone levels as well, okay? We need to antidote that because testosterone is what makes you a man. That's why a lot of you gentlemen need to join the Elliot Hulse programs. You need to get your test levels raised. You need to go to the gym. Stop playing these damn video games 4 or 5 hours straight. You need to get your testosterone back on track. You need to get your head out of your ass, okay? So most men are not doing direct game. That's my anecdotal why I feel they're not being direct. It's a testosterone issue. They're not being direct game. So a lot of men are not getting laid. They're not having sex at all. The statistics are in. I don't care what anybody says. They're in. The research has been done. The majority of young men are not getting laid. They're not having sex. Even women, when you look at a lot of young women's photos they post, you don't even see guys in these photos. You understand? There's been research also shown that most women who have been prone to usually have heterosexual relationships are now they're turning bi. They're having sex with other women because there's no men in the immediate circles to have sexual intimate relations with. This is a reality. I don't care what people say. There's a herbivore movement in Japan. Herbivore, I ain't talking about somebody eats salad all day, okay, motherfuckers? Herbivore, meaning the men have no sexual interest in the opposite sex. And no, they're not gay. You know what I mean? They're asexual. So, the directness. Look, this is nothing but a G thing. I've told you the generation I'm from. Okay? I told you when I was 15 and 16, nothing but a G thing. That was my era. You know what I mean? When I entered puberty, that was what was embraced and taught. That form of masculinity that I hate to be so cliche, Snoop Dogg, the whole gangster rap movement, the ultra masculine type of movement going on. You know what I mean? What was it really about? It wasn't a masculine swagger that was being promoted for men to embrace, for better or for worse. Okay? The same thing when you look into the movements of metal music. I was a skater. I on the front. I listened to gangster rap and I was a skater. I had my skateboard was a Matt Hensley king size. I listened to metal music. Same thing in the metal scene. You know, go to the thrash metal, hard metal, whatever. That is a masculine movement it's a music that's expressing a certain level of masculinity. Okay? It was so masculine that the guys back then could wear long hair. And even there was a time where they could put lipstick on, you know what I'm saying? Like almost borderline drag queen bullshit. And it was so masculine, the more they did it, the more women wanted to have sex with them. That's how masculine they were. They could be androgynous and women still wanted to be with them. You understand? That's a whole nother level. But I'm bringing this up to show you where we are now from then to here. Okay? Be direct, gentlemen. Okay? The man who's direct will get what he wants, or at least the women who don't want to give you what you want, which is sexual intimacy, they're going to be, boom, mind blown. Because they're like, whoa, I never had a guy just come out and say that to me before. That's what she's going to think. Guarantee it. Mode 1, Alan Roger Curry. He subscribed. He made a name for this type of behavior. Mode 1. And I prescribe it too. Direct fucking behavior. When I see a woman I find sexual attracted, okay, now don't do this at work, okay? We do live in a climate, political climate where you can't do this. Don't try to get laid where you get paid. You get hemmed up. You get in trouble for sexual harassment or something. You know, you don't want to take that chance, okay? But when you're saying you're out and about, okay? Grocery store, walking the dog, anywhere you are. My best thing is to go to dancing classes. Go to where women are at. You don't want to laugh at a dude who's going to yoga classes? Why? That's where all the women at. So when you talk to women and they're comfortable and you talk and you come out and you say it directly, I find you to be extremely attractive. How about me and you get to know each other better? I would love to become intimate with you. Would you be open for that? What's the worst she can say? And that's just a quick fix saying, right? There's better ways to say it. What's she gonna say? Oh my God. She's gonna say, I never heard, you're direct. You understand? There's already attraction there. Attraction isn't a choice. It's already there. She already feels it for you. But now you gotta take the key out of your pocket, put it in the door, and open it. It's your dharma. You have to do it. You're the man. You're the one that thrusts your penis into her wet vagina. You're the one who is the aggressor. You're the alpha. If the woman has to do it, what's going to happen is you become the submissive element in the relationship, and you're the one who's getting dominated. You're the one probably you hear about this all the time, these relationships where the woman puts the strap on and she pegs, they call it pegging. She thrusts the rubber dick in the guy's butt. Come on. You one of those guys? Are you one of those guys? Not down in it if that's what you're into, but I'm talking about ultra true masculinity. Take control. You only live once. I'm going to say this again. You only live once. Once you're dead, you're dead. You're gone forever. Your existence is erased from this fucking universe. Do you understand that? So when you see a woman you're attracted to, you gotta drop it like it's hot. Right then and there. You don't care if she thinks you're brash, if you're too vulgar. The worst thing she can do is say, I'm not interested. And then you walk away. To the end. No one's gonna arrest you. Just drop it like it's hot. I find you extremely attractive. How about you and me get to know each other so we could maybe get intimate sometime? You know what I mean? Or you could be like Alan Roger Curry. He tells women straight up, I would like to exchange orgasms with you. Would you be open for that? That is what is missing in today's society. We live in a society where there's all this indirect bullshit, innuendos, cryptic communication. You're going to get used by manipulative time wasters and women who are just indulging in the validation of the moment. And those guys will never become sexually intimate with that woman. A lot of these women are asexual too. I'm telling you, most of these women are not getting fucked. They're not. You can't have this level of men not getting laid telling me all the women are getting laid. You have like a few alpha males who are, there's not enough alpha males to have sex with all these girls, gentlemen. You know what I mean? There isn't. When you see a beautiful woman, you go direct, you ask, you tell her how much you want her. And I swear to God, it's a numbers game. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, bingo. I got a friend right now. He's getting it on with this, beautiful. She looks like she's off the show, The Desperate Housewives. Beautiful woman, has her own ranch and stuff and successful businesswoman. And he's not, he just, boom, he hit it. He dropped it like it's hot. He told her, hey, listen, I think you're so fucking hot. I think me and you should hook up sometime. And she was like, ooh, you're direct. Let's do it. And that was it. 1, 2, 3, they'll go. That's how it is. That's what you gentlemen have to do. Be direct. Mode 1, baby. Don't be mode 2 or mode 3. Don't be the guy in mode 2 who talks cryptic, who, oh yeah, ooh, and then, tap dances around what he wants. Don't be mode 3. Mode 3 is the guy who just pretends he doesn't want sex. I just want to be your friend. Oh, let's go bowling. Yeah, invite your girls. We'll all go bowling together. Then you're fun clubbing, meaning you're a part of her fun club now. She's not going to have sex with this guy. You know what I mean? Look, become a sexual man. You have to embrace your sexuality. It has to become everything you are. And if women think, oh, you're gross, you're perverted, you get these comments, it was never going to work anyway, because those type of women have so much estrogen coursing through their blood vessels, they don't have any sexuality to offer. Gentlemen, there are women out there who they're just not interested in sex. They're just not sexual beings. They're not creatures of the night. They don't want to fuck. You know what I mean? And you got to leave them alone. And you got to find out as soon as possible, is she attracted to me? Sexually attracted. Because there's two types of attractions. There's an attraction of a woman looking at you saying, oh yeah, he looks aesthetically pleasing to look at. And then there's sexual attraction, like where she's visualizing you sticking your penis in her mouth. That's sexual attraction. Okay? So the fastest way in the moment is to drop it like it's hot. You need to do mode 1. Be direct. Be direct. I swear to God, every one of the men that I coach, that I tell them to be direct, they are becoming sexually successful. They have the type of woman in their life to be intimate with, and they're enjoying themselves, all because they took the damn goat by the fucking horns. Okay? So remember that. Direct game is the only game. Don't fuck around and be cryptic. Get to the point. Till later, be safe, people. Ciao.